Hi everyone, welcome to Technique Tuesday. Today we're going to be using items from Picket Fence, specifically their cocktail shakers, cards that they would have made for the summertime, and I'm going to show you how you can extend this into the new year. So they've got a margarita shaker, a martini shaker, a tropical pineapple shaker, and the tropical cocktail shaker that we're going to use today and transform into a champagne flute. So I've done a lot of the die cutting prior to, but these are what your dies look like for the cocktail shaker. So really all you would do is put these on your paper, just like so, and then you would run that through your die cutting machine. And the first part is going to look like that. So we've created this outline, and I've created two of them because we are going to put these together just like so with a piece of acetate. Now I've gone ahead and I've already pre-done one of the acetates, and what I did with this was I took some alcohol inks, and the one that I have used is called the Alcohol Ink Golden Age Snow. And basically all you're doing is you want to cover your acetate to give it this frosty look as if you had champagne in your glass. So when you do that, it's going to be a little bit hard to see. Let's put some black on the back here. Now you can see that it looks like your glass is full. We are also going to add some glitter to this, but just a little bit. So we're going to take a few minutes and we're just going to add our glue to the back of your first piece. You're going to put your acetate on. Make sure you choose the side that is smooth. So you do not want the side that has the acetate on it facing the front. Stick that on there. And then we are going to put the next piece on, which is almost like your security for your acetate. You want to make sure that these stick on here. Okay. We're just going to give that a few minutes to dry. I've gone ahead and created the back piece, which I've done out of silver so it matches the front, and all you're doing is die cutting that one solid piece. So what we'll do now is, while this is still drying, because when you are using glue with acetate it does take a little bit longer, just push that down. Let's see if we can speed this up a little bit. We'll take a little bit of glitter, and I'm not doing a raised glitter card. This is going to be very flat. So we only need a little bit of glitter just to sit in the middle. It's just adding a little bit of color. And we're going to put our glue . Before we put that in, this die set comes with a cherry and a lime or an orange wedge. So what I did was I pre-cut those, and I made a little red cherry that we're just going to stick right into the middle. And then we'll take a few minutes. And you're also using glitter paper, so the drying time on your glue is going to take a little bit longer. So my suggestion is make sure that you put something heavy on top of it to make sure that it sticks. Now you can see the glitter in there is going to shine and give you a little bit of dimension in your cup. We're going to push that off to the side. We're going to let that dry. I've also done one in gold. along with the same red cherry. And with this one, we are going to use some Distress Gold glitter, just to give it something a little bit more muted. Make sure you keep your glitter in the center. You don't want it to get onto your glue, because then your shaker will not stick together. Put our glue on here. And we're going to stick that down. Again, we're using a foil paper. This gold one is by, oh dear, I'm at a loss. Just give me a moment. Prism. I have it here in stock. And there we go. We've got a nice shaker. Very subtle. These are not big shakers where you've got all that glittery stuff shaking all over the place. This is just real subtle to put on your card. So we're going to put that to the side and let that dry. Now I've gone ahead and I've created some stuff on my Cricut, but you can use any die cut with any wording that you would like. If you do want these, let me know. I will create a few. You guys can have them. We're just going to glue this onto the backing. Originally I was not going to put the black backing, but I decided that it needed something just a little bit more, and it allows your sentiment to actually pop a little bit. So there's one. Get the silver one on. There we go. Now we're pretty ready to create our card. So our card is a real simple white base, which is 4 by 5.5. And I've gone ahead and created a really thin border just to give it a little bit of dimension. Now you can go ahead and create it just like this if you like. I just thought that the border added just a little bit of a touch. So we'll glue that down. And I've created the same border for both of them, just changing up the color for the glass and the sentiment. And using one of these nice little glue bottles is an excellent way to not overuse your glue, especially when you're working with a thin border. And we'll start with the gold one here this time. Put our glass down. And now you can raise the glass up if you like. I think I'm going to add a little bit of dimension here. The only problem with doing that is, remember, we cannot send these in the mail at the regular postage price. You will have to pay a little bit more. But if you're hand delivering, then the nice dimension on it is actually quite nice. So I like to pop the top portion and glue the bottom portion down. pop the Let's Celebrate. Gives it a nice little something. And here we don't need too much popping up because our sentiment is actually has some form to it by using the outline that we've created. Just a couple of pieces will do. Let's get all that tape off. And if you want to use a foam tape that is not as thick, you can also do that. The one I'm using here is by Tombow. And then I have a couple of little dimensionals that I brought out. These ones are by Studio Katya. And we're just gonna add a couple of little gold dots here. Oops. Usually work in threes when it comes to these. And we'll put one more on just underneath the glass. And there's the first one. So now we're going to move on to our silver. It's not too much that we're going to change on this, just because the template for this actually looks quite nice. Again, if you want to make it flat and not have any dimension on it, I can show you what that's going to look like. So we'll just put this one flat down. Shaker on there. And there you go. 2 shakers, same style, just a little bit different with the colors. And then I have just a quick other one that I want to show you. The little piece here in the middle. What you guys can do with that is, I created a little black background card, and you take it and you can use it as a vase. So I've had some little cutouts from one of our Coffee Chat and Creates left over. And all you do is you pop those in, and you've got a great little card extending from the use of some pieces that are left over from your shaker. And there you go. Thanks everyone. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon.